opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome, everyone, to Allegiant Stadium. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Lion.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. A handoff for Harris, running right. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. An excellent gain, 20 yards there. That's going to move the sticks.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
It's a screen play to Jeanty. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
From the gun, Goff. Hits his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun give here to Genty. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Genty from the gun. Keeps away from one. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my...
Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Chargers nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Marnie on Hampton with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. A carry by Harris here to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
He's brought down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play action now for Herbert. It's caught. This is Lad McConkey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Running behind center with Harris. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Staying on the ground with Harris. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on third and short.
And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be fourth now and less than a yard. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down. Here's Harris. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the Raiders' 18-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal, Chargers.
Trying to run in, Harris. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
He's trying to push the field. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Here's Hampton on the return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. He finds Johnston. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, Herbert. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
Set.
Harris has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Down the inside, give to Hampton. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up. They weren't particularly interested in disguising that call, Bronk. The defense knew it was coming, and they make the stop.
Yeah, even against a prepared defense, you still expect to at least get a yard, get that surge, get that...
And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Chargers.
Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. I'll toss it. Genty. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap here to Goff. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's sent down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Straight ahead with Genty. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Goff to the air now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Goff to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They give up the guts. It's Genty. Dropped by the 1st down he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2 for 1.
Throwing from the gun here. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you...
And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Chargers, 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Herbert now. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Offense is set. First and 10.
Set. Go.
Harris once more. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Harris gets it on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Run! Baylor Tiger! Baylor! Set.
Herbert from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Looking to throw. Gone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jack Besh. And now it's second down.
35-yard line.
Super 60. Done. 180. Done.
Now gone. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground. Couldn't find Jack Besh on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long.
Brings up third down and
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Goff on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin them back. It's a terrible field position. You run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
Completed over the middle. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. On the comeback route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
7 yards. It's second down.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Goff back to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. Spins out on one side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And off to Genty. Escapes the defender. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New set of downs from the 37. On first down, it's Goff. Taking a chance to the end zone. Well, it put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's going to be second down.
It's second down.
Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
They strike for 23 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the
Working inside the red zone. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11.
28, Chargers 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. A run here with Harris. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. A handoff for Harris, running right. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Najee takes this one. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right out and then make a point.
And this is brought to him all pretty early at about the 8. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6.
Going right side, Harris with it. And they'll fire ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Brought in by his back here with Shensi. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Genty on 2nd. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
He was brought down by Justin Aboigbe. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Goff. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Escapes the pocket. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. He finds Johnston. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Give him 32 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
The Chargers first down. It's a gain of
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10, give to Harris. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
Another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Staying on the grab with Harris. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4.
Set. Go.
Running behind center with Harris. And that's not what the offense style does. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. A timely interception for them there, partner. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3, maybe 6.
That QB wanted that throw back the minute it left his fingertips. You know, Peyton Manning would say, once that ball's gone, that check has been signed. And he wanted to rip that check up, and he knew it. Defense makes him pay.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have second and 2 next.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Shotgun snap here to go. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Couldn't connect with Dante Thornton Jr. So now they have third and short.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That finds Bash complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
180. Hold on. Check.
Back to Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, or get a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackle tries to meet him in the hole.
He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Unable to connect with his running back. And now they'll face a third and 3.
Brings up third down and 3 yards to go.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
First and goal.
Here's Genty. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Bass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders push their lead to 18.
Raiders 35. Chargers 17.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Play action now for Herbert. Has it downfield working the left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
And the Chargers first down.
One play in Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's a give to Harris. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Herbert now, blitz coming. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 31. They give to Harris from the gun. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Harris. It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Trying to run in, Harris. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Harris can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call, because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, but they've got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense can say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Just 2 on that pickup, and after another run, he stopped shy. It's 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? And if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than you did right there.
And he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Genty, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Justin Avoidby.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.